And every time pull up in the building, all this nigga they be looking like damn who that? And every time in my hood, all this nigga they be looking like damn you too fast. And every time put my dick in her mouth, she be like keep it slow cause a nigga too fast. And every time in the hood, all these nigga they be looking like damn motherfucker who that? And every time in the club buying all the bottle, all these bitches they be coming too fast. And every time by the chill, all these bitches they be calling like Jimmy where you at? And I be eating all this rapper like a cheeseburger, but still I ain't getting fat. And I be fucking with your bitch every time you know the round motherfucker, you ain't never knew that. And every time, every time, every time. 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 Every time I gotta tell the bitch I never wanna fuck. I just wanna see you talking and I wanna see the butt. But you really about the fucking, so I hope you be in the car. I be talking to my mama, but you really wanna talk. And every time, every time, every time. 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 Every time I'm in the building, they be looking at me. How a nigga ballin', how I'm ballin'. I be pretty poppy, love these niggas looking. I be doing what I'm doing. I be fucking poppy, buying on the bottom, but you know that the fucking got me. And every time I pull up in the building, they be looking at me like, damn, who that? And every time I pull up in the club, they be looking at me like Jimmy Bones, you too bad. And every time I put my dick in the mouth, she be like, damn boy, man, you got it too fast. And every time I pull up in the limo, they be looking at me like nigga, 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 who that? And every time, every time, every time. And every time, every time, every time. Every time, every time, every time. And every time, every time, every time. Every time, every time, every time. And every time, every time, every time. Every time, every time, every time. And every time, every time, every time. And every time put it back like that, what I gon' do with niggas that be falling back? And every time drop the birds, so this niggas get served, I ain't even gotta walk too high. And every time with a smoke, man, you know I let a smoke, man, you know a nigga on that gas. And every time I'm about to leave, you bitch don't want me to go, she be like a nigga living too fast. And every time, drop that, get that, motherfucker need that. Real one like that, with that for the dope, come pack up, I don't really need that. Every time in the club, man, we sippin' for the bottom, motherfucker, we don't really need glass. Every time I drop my shit, man, you know it come first, motherfucker, I ain't never come last. Every time in the street, all these niggas, they be looking like damn real nigga just passed. Every time in the mouth, cause I wanna hear it talk, man, you know that bitch truck trash. And every time, drop that, get that, motherfucker need that. Real one like that, with that for the dope, come pack up, I don't really need that. Oh, I don't know no bitch like Ashley, she be honey all the time, siempre. She on my phone, she say that this time, her place, oh, I don't know no weekdays, cause every day be like Friday. I be smoking so long, I'm about to sleep, see you on next Friday. Every time I pull up in the building, they be looking at me like, damn, who that? And every time I pull up in the club, they be looking at me like Jimmy Bones, you too bad. And every time I put my dick in the mouth, she be like, damn boy, man, you got it too fast. And every time I pull up in the limo, they be looking at me like nigga, 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 who that? And every time, every time. And every time, every time. Every time, every time. And every time, every time. Every time, every time. And every time, every time. Every time, every time. And every time, every time.